Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have another firearm for you today. I have owned 3 of these now, so I figured we don't have it on this channel, so I figured now is a good time to go ahead and do a video on it. A lot of people don't know about these, and a lot of people you don't see these very often anymore. But this is one of those very nice forgotten rimfires. Today we have a Colt. That's right, we have another Colt on the channel. I actually have 2 of these, and we're just going to go over this one today. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Colt, or what most people know it as a Colteer 1-22. This one is chambered in 22 Magnum. They also made these in a 22 short, long, and long rifle. I do have both of them. This one is the 22 Magnum, and I also have one in a straight 22 rimfire. So, just like always, before we do anything with the gun, we always need to make sure that it is unloaded, which we just did. So, this thing is, like I said, this is a Colteer 1-22. This is a single shot rimfire, and they shoot exceptionally well for what they are. This one, my 22 Magnum, shoots much better than my 22 does, but by no means is it a tack driver. Could you kill a rabbit, groundhog, or squirrel with this? Most fucking definitely you can. Most definitely you can. I cannot clover hole with this gun at 50 yards, but if I had an optic on it, I probably could. So let's just give you a chance to take a look at this firearm so you can see what it is. Okay, this one is in very good shape. It's in nice shape. All right, I inherited this from my wife's grandfather. He gave it to me. The 22 that I have, I actually bought. The first time that I came to know about these was from my wife's grandfather, and after we got back a few years ago, I wanted one, and by sheer freaking coincidence, I stopped at our local gas station, and they actually had one on the wall that they just got in, and I bought it right there on the spot. That was like, that will never ever happen again. It was just by straight coincidence that I was looking for one of these, and they had one on the wall. So this gun, like I said, it's a good shooting rifle. It's not a tack driver. This one actually shoots better than what my 22 does, but they're both good shooting guns. The sights on this thing are actually fairly decent. They're blade front sights. They have that distinctive Colt wraparound front sight, which I have always kind of loved. And it just has your standard rear sight. It does shoot very well, it shoots exceptionally well. It comes up and it fits perfectly. For me, it is almost perfect. I love these old guns. So, the way that this gun works, you cock it. Your safety is right here. It is a band, and you can actually see as indicated, red means dead, okay, right here. Okay. So the trigger on these are actually very nice triggers for a rimfire for a gun that is this old. These guns were made for like 10 years. They were made in the 50s to, I think they were made in the mid 50s to the late 60s. So they weren't made for very long. I think there was only like 20,000 of these made. and I have 2 of them. So the stock on this one is in pretty decent shape. You can see there's a couple marks in it. It has been used. My wife's grandfather used this thing, okay? But overall, the stock is in nice shape. There's no cracks in it. There's no pops, no deep scores, anything like that. The one thing that I like about my 22 versus this one stock-wise is my other one actually has what I call imperfections in a stock. It has a couple knots in it. I like imperfections in stocks. It makes it unique. It's just something that I like. So other than that, this gun is very nice. You don't see these very much anymore. And a lot of people, when I tell them that I have Colt 22s, they always just think of a pistol, and they don't realize that Colt made rifles as well. So they're not that popular. They may be wherever you're at, but around here you don't see them very much. So guys, I don't know what else to go over about this gun. I just figured it's something that we don't have on the channel yet, and it's something that's neat and you don't see very often anymore. If you have any questions about it at all, please leave them in the comment section below. But like always guys, I love you to death. Like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you later.